Good morning, Miss Rebecca. How are you? Hi, Miss Rebecca. How are you? In case you didn't hear me. Oh, man. It's been quite a month and a half. I've been kind of busy, kind of out in the woods a lot, making some videos, posting some videos. uh, yeah, we all are blessed, I believe, Miss Rebecca. That's very true. But yeah, I've been out in the woods ever since October. Well, long before that, but October 1st hunting. I use my hunting archery as a way to scout, way to look around, see the different patterns of deer and stuff like that. I have been pretty much in the woods from dawn to dark, except for a few days. Excuse me. Um, and if it was, I also like, I don't want to say this, I trophy hunt uh, during archery season. I go after specific bucks that I seen throughout the season on my trail cams and stuff like that. Good morning, Miss Sheena. Thank you for coming in. Uh, anyway, as I was saying, I trophy hunt throughout archery season. I've gotten a lot of deer throughout my lifetime, so now it's a time to, especially during archery season. Plus, I have rifle season coming up, so I can get a buck. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that, Sheena. Hopefully, more people will come in. But anyway, uh, like I said, I archery hunt to scout to trophy hunt. Uh, and then I always got my rifle season backup if I don't get one. I had a lot of bucks this year come into my rubline scents and stuff. And I either decided to let them go or didn't have a shot. Morning, J and J. Thanks for coming in. Or a good shot, and I want to make sure when I shoot that I hit what I'm aiming at. After all the practice I do, I should, but you're still human. You can still make mistakes. You can not see a tree branch and it deflects the arrow. There's all kinds of different things that can happen. The animals are pretty smart. They actually can duck or have ducked some shots I've seen on video and stuff. But I hadn't been live, and I haven't. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't been live, but I've been supporting everybody else's live when I have a chance. After coming out of the woods at dark, and then I stay up till about midnight, and then get back up at 5:30 in the morning and go back out. But today's stuff needed done around the house, so I figured I might as well stay home, get that done. We're getting ready to have a big storm coming through, and then lows in the teens, highs in the 30s. So it'll be fun to be out there. But I got things to do and get prep for rifle season, and our bear season is actually coming up. Our archery ends the 18th. Our bear season starts Saturday the 19th and runs until Wednesday, or the following Wednesday. And then, of course, Thanksgiving comes. Yeah, actually, Sheena, let me see here. Today we have a 90% chance of snow at some point. I don't see what it is, but a high of 37, a low of 27. Tomorrow, high of 37, low of 30. Thursday, 60% chance of snow. High of 35, low of 29. And then Friday, it just starts getting cold. High of 30, low of 20. Saturday, high of 28, low of 17. Sunday, high of 26, low of 19. Monday, high of 30, low of 17. So we ain't going to probably have much snow, but it will definitely have hunters and the bears moving around. So, but yeah, it's going to be cold. So anyhow, I was saying about getting ready. I'm actually going to go wake my brother up tomorrow morning. He has a field up there where we built our condo, and I'm going to do an update on our tree stand condo because we got everything pretty much done. He actually put a bathroom in downstairs so that you can go to the bathroom in privacy. And yeah, we got excuse me, in the field that we are hunting on the edge, we have a bunch of goldenrod and stuff, and we're gonna, hey Miss Queen, that'd be CFM's Queen, thank you for coming in, truly appreciate you. Just getting caught up on some things of what's going on. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We got to get, I'm going to take my side-by-side up, and we're going to go around and drag a old bed spring in the back with some stones on it. And we're going to knock all that brush down so that we can eventually, and hopefully in the spring, we're going to plant some different seeds and stuff and make a food plot up there right around our tree stand that we built. So that's all in the plans. But I was also saying about, Thanksgiving. Then the day after Thanksgiving, we have that Friday, and all the hunters and stuff start coming into PA and stuff like that for the Saturday morning start of our rifle season. The day, 2 days after Thanksgiving, and then it goes for 2 weeks. Yeah, and then hopefully we have some snow, but if not, hopefully it's cold enough that it makes some of these hunters move around a little bit. Because the sad part is we used to have, what was it? We used to have almost 1.5 million hunters out in the woods on the first day of rifle season every year. Hey, thank you. And now we're down to 750,000. So the young kids have kind of gotten out of it. The families have kind of gotten out of it. Just us old people that still love and were raised in it still get out there and stuff. So hopefully that's a big push that we can do too, to get kids back out in the outdoors rather than those kids sitting behind a computer like this. Even though I love and appreciate y'all coming in, the kids need to get out and they need to learn different things and see what life's all about. Because after the work's done, then it's time to go out and enjoy what you work for. So, and the outdoors is part of that, I think. So, that being said, take your kids out in the woods or hook up with a hunter if you don't have people to go out and go and listen, man. And I mean, I know that a lot of people like to sit and just listen to the sounds of the animals and the sounds that the outdoors create. I mean, you have a lot of people that want that action shot or that, like zooming in on the deer and different things like that. And you can see some pretty neat things. But there's squirrels, there's chipmunks, there's birds singing and stuff. I actually, and I haven't downloaded it yet, but I wasn't quick enough either, had a bird fly into my tree stand and sit on the edge of my tree stand with me and was singing to me. So I thought that was kind of cool. But by the time I grabbed my cell phone to make the video, the bird flew out onto one of the trees outside of my stand, and so I was videotaping it there. That's cool. Taught her how to field dress. Yep. But yeah, I have videotapes of squirrels and stuff like that. But I kind of was a little remiss here this last week and a half because I didn't do hardly any videoing. One, because I was concentrating on so much, and for me, I still got to get more video equipment and stuff like that to hold my camera steady, to be able to take and move my camera so that I can catch shots and stuff like that. Have it running all the time. But I'll tell you what, it is very difficult to sit in front of your computer for that long and watch 8 hours of video and then turn around and edit it to where it's short enough to be effective and fun for those watching it on YouTube. And I think it's funny, though, that I've watched some YouTube people that just in the summer turn on there and go live, and you people watch their fires. So, and it was funny that I actually, my biggest YouTube so far was a 13-second video of a bear that went past my father-in-law's house and about 50 yards from my camper and stuff. So it was kind of neat, but I was like, hey, I can get 13 seconds out of people anyway. Yeah, Sheena. Anyway, oh, that's cool. Hand her a BB gun. Yeah, that's it's funny. I am a good shot when it comes to sighting in my rifles. I take my time. I actually don't stop adjusting until I go and hit the bullseye and hit it consistently. Hey, Ted, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Off the Hook Outdoors. Uh, but yeah, and then I taught my wife how to shoot and stuff, and she actually proclaimed herself, and she is actually a very good shot. Uh, as a one-shot wonder, and it's a try to make a long story short. Uh, I've been blessed with a lot of hunting rifles and stuff, and she's always going out with me and stuff. And this one year, uh, I had her out shooting a rifle, had it all sighted in for her and everything. And then all of a sudden, my cousin wanted to go hunting. Well, he didn't have a very good gun, so I was like, "Well, hey, I'll just let you borrow this one." And I went, and, "Hey, honey, let's go out and try this one." And ended up, we went, had more and more people coming out, more and more family coming out to hunt, and they all needed guns. So she actually went through and shot 6 different guns and practiced with them. Then the night before, the only gun I had left at the time was a single shot H&R 3030. And I had to doctor up a mount and stuff for it and put a scope on it. And she was like, "Yep, I can use that. Don't worry. You got a sight in. I'm good." Yada, yada, yada. So we went out and I got all excited, and some deer came and I shot, and I went to start tracking and stuff, and didn't go very far. But the next thing I know, I heard bang, and I come back and stuff, and I said, "Did you shoot?" She goes, "Yep." I said, "Well, did you get it?" "Yep, it's laying right over there." So I walked over. Sure enough, one shot. It didn't even step out of its own feet. It just fell straight forward. Uh, and she goes, "Yep, just consider me the one-shot wonder." So she had a pretty crappy gun, and she did real well. So, but yeah, she is a pretty amazing lady, that's for sure. And she loves venison and loves wild game and stuff. If I make it, she'll try it for sure. She don't. She's a meat and taters girl, she said. But like I said, she loves venison and stuff. So we and I'm going to teach you guys how to can deer meat in an up and coming video. And I think that I'm actually going to if I can, and I don't know if that I can, depending on what day it is and what time it is, actually do a processing video as well. Yeah, Ted's been out hunting. He's been doing good from what I see. Well, we actually got making content and editing. Yeah. Yep. I kind of I was just saying, I kind of there, Ted. I kind of concentrated on hunting rather than doing videos, and I want to uh, get some more equipment so I can do like you do and stuff, and be able to do that where I can move my camera around and stuff like that, and be quiet and not spook the deer and zoom in and all that good stuff. But and then Ted was nice enough to hook up a bunch of us hunters on a text message, and we kept each other informed of how we were doing, how the day was going, what we were seeing, what we weren't seeing, having a little bit of advice. Yeah, I think Judy, Ted's kind of like I am. We're horn hunting right now because we know we have rifle season. So, and I actually am, and I have to look up. I have 3 tags left up in New York, so I am going. Excuse me, have to look up their season and see when I can go up. And I think I got a shotgun for the area that oh yeah, as I was saying, I got a shotgun that shoots slugs that I can use up in this one area that I'm going to try and get some. So I'm going to go and look that up and see when I can go up and plan to go up and stuff like that. So I do, or so I am, so I am. Trying to look up something here real quick. But it's not going to let me do it. So, yeah, actually, we're Ted and I are working on something kind of big, I think. Then we're going to hopefully have a nice video coming out and stuff as well, like a year in review. We're all going to do it individually, but I think we're going to try to collaborate a little bit too, and do something, do a get together, kick back, and that's what we should do, Ted. We should actually have a season-ending dinner where we can all bring a little bit of our venison, our pheasants, our ducks, whatever we hunt, turkeys, and have a little get together and in a nice warm place someplace, and with a fire, and have a hunter's dinner or hunter's breakfast, or maybe all day. You never know. Set something up because after January, February, when all the seasons are done in our area, we can maybe do something like that. Have a get together, and we can talk and eat and be merry. Sheena, come and eat, yeah. Hopefully, we're blessed with plenty of us being able to be around and getting a lot of venison and other critters for dinner. Meat for hunters, Mukbang. Yeah. Yeah. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, but you'll have your tags all filled by then, Ted. Anyway, so then you won't have an excuse. You just have to have fresh venison brought with you. That's all. uh, and seeing as how my morning no parts. Hello. Yeah, seeing as how my son-in-law is a farmer and stuff, I know where I can get all kinds of potatoes to go along with our venison and stuff. So we could add meat and taters. We can have regular white potatoes. Actually, if I go to this one place, I can have potato chip potatoes. There's a trying to think. Troyer Farms, I think, has a farm and farms around here, not too far away. Uh, and they have the like the yellow potato that they make into tater chips. So it was a pretty good potato to eat as well, even if you bake it instead of frying it and making tater chips out of it. But they also have the red skin potatoes that their farms, so I can get both kinds or several kinds. But this next year, I heard tell from some of the farmers, and I know a lot of people don't agree about red tags, and that's hunting early in the year. But you would be amazed if you knew how much crop damage deer actually do. And the deer are getting more and more populated in Pennsylvania for the pure fact that we've lost almost as many hunters as we have now. On average, in a cornfield of any particular size, the deer will consume the first 12 rows all the way around. Good morning, Score One with the big guy. Hey, thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate it. But yeah, they consume like the first 12 rows of a cornfield is the average loss. And I know that we have so many deer in my area and up near my father-in-law. I think they had planted about 20 acres of soybean up in this my father-in-law's property and his brother's. And my son-in-law said, "Hey, we're never gonna put soybean up there again." The deer actually ate every single soybean. There was they had absolutely nothing left. So the deer, over the time of the growth of the soybeans, actually ate the entire 20 acres. So it'll always be a corn or a cover crop. It'll never be any more than that. They are just kind of crazy. Yeah. Luckily, we only have feral hogs here and there. We don't have big hog herds like Texas or stuff like that, you can actually hunt them. I think it, and Ted can correct me if I'm wrong, it's usually down below Interstate 80 in the southern part. Oklahoma, yeah. Well, Sheena, if you ever want to have a pig dinner, invite me out, and I'll figure out how to get the hunting license, and we'll come out and shoot some pigs and have some bacon and pork chops uh, uh, and some other pig stuff. I actually did well, my buddies did for me. And they do it a lot as roast pigs, pigs and roast. And I found that the sweetest, tenderest meat is the jowl meat, actually, on a pig. But a lot of people don't like it, but it's really good. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like it. Excuse me, they're afraid to try it. So they are. Yeah, actually, no parts. I My bosses are coming out Wednesday, and they are going to hunt Illinois. They do it pretty much every year. Uh, I got to figure out how to go and get my Illinois license and stuff out there. And next year, I possibly will be going with them, and they might pay for a lot of my stuff out there. So that's kind of cool. What is? Yeah, what is that? Is it scrapple? Is that what pig brain is, or something like that? It's a mixture of stuff. I can't remember. Somebody was telling me about that, but that was I actually, my grandpa was a butcher, and he didn't throw nothing away. So we always had liver. Yuck. Uh, and that's why always became a potato eating boy, because Grandpa said you got to eat all that liver, and I'd be like, okay. So I'd eat about 5 pounds of potatoes to about a half a pound of liver. Yeah, it's a mental thing for me. I don't know. It might be different now, but um, it was always mealy tasting to me, and it was always how do I want to say it? I can't. It, if you know, it's actually a waste organ, so it cleanses all your blood and system like that. So I'm just like, why would you eat a waste organ? You take the brain and scramble it with some eggs. Oh, yeah, cat food texture. Yeah, but that's just like years ago when I was little. They actually had a horse shop where they butchered horses for meat, and I just that. I mean, I imagine you can eat that stuff, but that's just I had a Shetland pony when I was growing up and stuff, and I could never imagine eating horse meat, but it's a delicacy to some people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I figure you eat your meat. I'd have to be pretty desperate to eat a horse or a donkey. Uh, that'd be one of those. I'd be trapped out in the freezing cold and miles away, lost my direction, and really hungry. But now that I only have about a 4 to 6 ounce stomach, I don't really have to worry about getting hungry too much. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do some looking at Oklahoma too. I'm actually trying to be and get out and be able to hunt more in different states, and then also sell my rub line in different states as well. Moving up in the company, kind of, even though I'm old and retired, it's still fun to go out and do what I love, and that's go out and talk to people, go out and talk about hunting, go out and meet new people, and go out and hunt. So, well, if I actually, Sheena, will try and remember that, and I will try and uh, uh, maybe if I get out that way next year, bring you some of my bear meat out. Yeah, it is actually living a dream, and it's kind of nice. Went through a lot in my life, and now with all his blessings, man, I'm getting to do everything that a lot of people say I earned, but I don't know that I earned it. I'm really just blessed by it. So yeah, but this retirement life's tough. I sell deer pee through the day, and then come hunting season, I'm out and up around 5:30 out in the woods, making videos, hunting, and until about lunchtime. And a lot of times I pack my lunch, so I don't even come out of the woods until dark. So I'm at 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock, or not. I shouldn't say that's when the light is. So I get 10 hours of light, but if you love elk, you love bear meat. Black bear is awesome. Grizzly is good. Yeah, I found in a lot. I don't know about anybody else, but I found it in a lot of wild game and stuff. Like our bears around here, if they are bears that are uh, what we used to call dumpster bears, where they would go in and raid dumpsters, or they would go in and excuse me, go to dumps and stuff, and they would eat out of dumps. Then they were far different tasting than the bears that are not around that and are eating wild berries and stuff like that. So what they eat makes a big difference too, and how they're prepared. I went to this place near me. It's called Seagull. It's a town, and and I got it on one of my videos. It's Lockwood's Meat Processing, and that dude just like phenomenal when it came to my bear and stuff. Uh so it was really good. Uh and I've had nothing but good reviews from people that have tried it and stuff. But no, actually, hon, bear rugs they take a long time. There's actually a huge process that is involved with that. Now I skinned the bear out. He took the skull out for me, and he says, "Do you want the mouth open or you want the mouth closed?" And I said, "Well, what's the difference?" He said, $150. I said, "Well, keep its mouth shut then," because it is actually very expensive now for taxidermy when it comes to bears and stuff like that. The My bear rug that I got done, or is getting done, is only 4.5 feet, which is the decent sized bear for around here, but 4.5 feet, and it's $1,200. I skinned it out. They took the skull out. A big bear tooth. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if I go back up to Alaska and I get to draw for one of the grizzly, excuse me, grizzly bear tags, I could get a big one, or might get lucky enough to get one a big bear around here, because we actually have some pretty big ones around here. I don't know, but the record is like 750, between 750, 780, something like that. Yeah, a lot of people like that. I'm actually I've collected some antlers and stuff. Yeah, Score, that's fun. It is truly amazing up in Alaska. The bad thing about it is, and some days, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my wife and stuff, but there's some days I regret coming back to PA after living in Alaska. If something ever would happen and stuff like that to her, or something were to happen in my life, and it would be time for me to go, it'd be definitely be back to Alaska. I could subsistent hunt and take care of myself and be all that in a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos every day in that world up there. So, but yeah, there is a lot of resources in Alaska. I actually traveled down the pipeline when I was up north one time on snowmobiles, and it's just amazing to see how huge that pipeline is and how long it goes. And yeah, but yeah, you could definitely, just like up there, if you shoot a decent sized moose for a family, you can actually go have enough meat for an entire year, and that's not to include the salmon and the fish that you can fish up there, and the caribou, and the black bears, and the other bears that you can hunt up there and stuff. But that's the bad thing about Alaska too, is you actually have to grow a lot of greens so that you can have a proper diet, and then go around and collect a lot of greens and stuff when the opportunity arises, and know how to uh, retain them and can them, or keep them so that they can you can have it throughout the winter months. And even when I was up in Anchorage, it was kind of like this. It was how do I say it? June was spring, July was summer, and August was fall. And come September, it started to snow. So that was what they had, 4 seasons, but 3 of them were dang near a month long, and that was about it. And then once it started to snow, it snowed. Yeah, I seen a lot of videos and a lot of guys up when I was up in Alaska. They saved a lot of the fat and rendered it and stuff like that. And some of it you can even fry into pork rinds. So, uh, pretty amazing. But, uh, so, how's everybody else's day going so far? Or the new beginning of the week? Yeah, thank you. I now that I got educated from Ted on how to start doing or scheduling lives and stuff, I gotta look and see what are good time periods and stuff like that, so that I can actually try and get organized and try and get a regularly scheduled thing. What I'd really like to do is kind of like a week in review, especially during hunting season. Uh, go over how my week went, what I seen, what I didn't see. Uh, because the sad part is, like, unlike some people, my cell service is not good where I hunt. Well, hey, you be safe out there, big guy, when you do your errands and stuff. Yeah, I think what is it? What is it right now? Hey, it's 31 here, and it's supposed to snow today, and it's only supposed to get 6 degrees warmer. So I'm hoping that it snows, but I know it's cold, but I don't see it snowing yet. Ah, uh, that's cool. Yeah, it's warmed up 3 whole degrees. No, 4 whole degrees. It was, I think the low was 27 this morning. So, uh, but yeah, I wanna try and with my channel and stuff is figure out a good weekly thing to do, and do some pop ups now and then, but a weekly review, especially during hunting season, how things went since I'm an outdoor channel. Uh, I'm also like last year uh, when I started, I did a side by side, and it was called the Ratham Run. It was for Make a Wish Foundation. They raised money for it. So I'm gonna try and do some of those uh, throughout the spring and summer, so that I can have some content. I'm also I'm not a I love to fish. I'm not a big time fisherman like some of the channels, but I am gonna go. Like I said, get my. I think I'm gonna invest in a GoPro so I can have it for out in the creek with me when I'm standing in the creek in the middle of April and fishing and stuff. Uh, so I'll have some of them, and I actually might be able to. Now, I'll bet you they do have a a way to put your cell phone on your cap so that you can actually run a video while you're out there. I'm going to figure it out how to attach it to my hat and do it right on right on the creek while I'm there. The last year we were out, the first day, my nephew-in-law, I'll call him, he caught like 40 some trout. We were only allowed to keep 5, but so we kept a lot of catch and release, and we just kept the bigger ones. But I caught like 25, and then a day later I went out and caught like 50. So, but I spent the whole day out there, but it was fun. There's lulls and there's action. There's lulls and there's action. Yeah, trout is. We actually, or I like to take and put some, get some aluminum foil out, process the trout on the bank and stuff, put them in aluminum foil, put a few pats of butter, and then put a couple or 3 slices of lemon over top of them. Take them, wrap them up tight, put them in the fire, or in the coals actually, and then just toss them around a little bit for a while, let them cook, and then pull them out of there and turn around and unfoil them and have it right there at the creek side and stuff. And it's usually pretty light and fluffy, and the meat falls right off the bones, so you don't have to deal with the bones and stuff like that. And then you have your aluminum foil. Once you eat all the meaty part, you can turn around and crinkle it all up and throw it in the garbage. And the bones and everything are right there in that, so that's all taken care of. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to be able to do, that kind of stuff, and get people more interested in the outdoors. You know, I actually, if I can find it, I have one video, and this guy chastised me on one of my videos because I put music to it. He goes, I like the sound of the birds and the bugs chirping and stuff like that. Basically, I ruined it by putting music to it. So I was like, okay, one man's opinion. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot, or trying to do a lot. And see what I can do. My computer must be acting up a little bit. I went to see who all was in here, and then turn around and now my chat disappeared. But see if I click on it, if it pops up. I'll just say hi. There it goes. Yep. Yeah, come all back now, so that's cool. Yeah. You know, exactly. I mean, I do what I enjoy, you know. Follow me or don't follow me, love me and don't love me. I am who I am, and I've always said this, yeah, about myself, and I truly think that if people would have a little bit of my attitude, that they might not struggle so much in life. And my saying is, I'm me. It's all I'll ever be is me. You might want to change me. You might want me to be somebody else, but I can't be. I can only be me. And it's all I'll ever be is me. So Aquarius, hey bud, how are you? Thank you for coming in. It's truly appreciated. I yeah. Hey Miss Sheena, can I add you as one of my moderators since you're always with me and you love and appreciate me? And that way I know you're attentive just like Aquarius is. So if you don't mind, if you do, that's fine too. I just sometimes need help. Sorry, my Facebook is popping up. I actually have my own personal Facebook, and then I am part of Rubline Sense Facebook, so I get all kind of notices and stuff like that. So my phone blows up quite a bit. Yeah, she is. She's a great lady. I don't know what I ever deserved for her to brag as much as she does about me, but I truly appreciate it. You're blue, da da dee da 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 dee da. Sorry, my Bouncer Day flashbacks. Knowing almost every song was created from 1970 to 2000 and when did I get out of bouncing? 2000 up to about 2004. Oh. I had to laugh. The bosses invited me down to their big, huge hunting camp and stuff where they have 7 other guys in the camp. And I mean, it's huge. And they invited me down and to do some talking and stuff like that. And they were talking about gallons of deer scent. And I was like, what? And it never dawned on me. So I sat down and figured out how many ounces were in a gallon and stuff like that. Went back over some of my numbers that I sold and stuff like that. Actually, and I was like, holy crap, I never thought about it in that aspect. But they were like, oh, we want to sell 75 gallons. And I was like, well, 75 gallons don't sound like a lot. Well, let me tell you what, 75 gallons of deer scent is a lot of deer scent. Especially when you only need a couple ounces. And I was sitting down, and I don't know my totals of what I did online sales yet, and my boss is going to get with me on that. But I actually sold, out of the 75 gallons that they estimated they sold so far this year, I sold 20. So I was like, that's just crazy. But it was all thanks to my customers, and thanks to Rubline Scents for creating such a good product. All of my customers had reorders this year, and they kind of doubled all of my I don't know. The boss has got all that figured out. There's actually a lot of money to be made in deer scents with the cost and stuff like that. But I actually had one customer, brand new customer, and what I try to do is sell one case of our 5.0 ounce bottles for those guys who use drip bags or use a lot. I like to then also sell a case and a half, which is the 2.2 ounce, which is 30 bottles. A case comes 20 bottles, but I like to get my customers to have the 10 bottles of each starting out, and then 4 bottles of the 5.0. And that way they can cover a lot of bases with their customers. And I started that out, and in 2 weeks they called me and said, "Hey, we need another reorder." I said, "What do you mean? What do you need?" And they said, "Everything. We're completely sold out." I was like, "You're kidding me." Nope. I said, "Well, do you think about maybe getting another case of the 5.0 since those sold out so quick?" And they were like, "Absolutely." So I did another mix. So I went to 2.5 cases. Well, apparently once people found out about the deer scents there, they actually called me 1 week later and said, "Hey, we're completely sold out again. We need you to bring up another order." And I said, "Do you want the 2.5 cases?" They were like, "Absolutely." So, yeah. So after hunting season over here is done, I'm going to get a hold of those guys, and I'm hoping that with how successful they were for their very first time, and even being in part of the season had already started, I'm going to talk to them about getting 2 cases of all 3 of our scents, and all 3 in the 2 different sizes. Sitting there figuring it out, and it ends up, if they decide to do that starting out next year, I'll have sold 5 gallons to 1 store. So that would be kind of cool. And if they continue to have the success that they had, they may very well go through all those and have to have a reorder. So I actually hope that I know it was late in the season this year, but I have a customer that he's actually a distributor for a deer mineral, and he has 15 stores, and he's going to try to get me in Ohio in all 15 of his stores. So that would double the amount of stores that I have after 1 year. And then I got some in Indiana that we want to try to get into. And then Steve from the Backwoods Misfit and a couple of guys are trying out the product, and then they're going to give me some stores that they would like me to try to get down in Missouri. So that being said, hopefully I'm blessed and Rubline's blessed, and we can continue to keep growing. And hopefully it works out for everybody. Yeah, that's what my boss tells me all the time. He says that I'm very honest, very open, and it is an attractant to a lot of people being so honest and open and stuff, that it makes me believable, and people feel they can depend on me. So I hope that's the way it is and how it's how it goes. And man, I always want to be there for people. I try to tell a little war story of how blessed I am as far as this life goes. I actually, and I'll try to keep it. I got time. I started to go to church again because I was lost as a young kid when my parents divorced and stuff, and got away from church and stuff like that. And my wife, my new wife, started going with a family member to church, and she's like, "You sure you don't want to come?" And I said, "No, I don't want to come." And I was like, I said, "I'm in a dark world. I work in a dark world, and I don't want to go in and be one of those procrastinating people." And for some reason, one day I was like, you know what? I said, I'm just going to go to church and see what it's like. See what, I don't know, something drew me to it. And the pastor, man, I'll tell you what, he was something else. Guy, he's about my age. Man, I was like hooked. And I started going, and I was like, I said, I try to, I'm telling you, I've been in the correction industries for years. I said, and I just, I use some language that I probably shouldn't use. I say some things that I probably shouldn't say, and I've done some things that I probably shouldn't have done. But you have no idea what I've walked through, dealt with, and stuff like that. So I said, I don't make excuses for myself, but, you know, I swear a lot and stuff like that. And they're like, why? Why do you swear a lot? And it made me think, and it was like, in reflection, they were always challenging me to be a better person. And I didn't catch on until I got older and then started going to church more and stuff. And my wife said, hey, do you want to go to this missions trip? I said, what is a missions trip? Well, you go overseas and you talk to people about God and stuff. I said, I'd just introducing myself to God. How would I know how to say anything or do the right thing or say the right thing and stuff? And she was like, well, she said, you have to have experiences in life. And I think that we seriously need to consider and go. I was like, all right. Well, I do not plan well. I do not plan well at all. She is the planner. And she gets mad at me sometimes. She goes, you're spoiled. All you do is sit back and say, okay, and here's the money. She said, you couldn't figure out how to plan anything or surprise anybody because you've never done it. And I said, that's very true. She has. You always depended on me. I said, yep, that's very true. I ain't going to deny that one bit. But I said, I appreciate you. So we got ready for this. Got ready. We had to pay for the tickets and stuff like that. And it was in February, I think. Hey, campers, I truly appreciate you. Hi. Yeah, it was in February we were supposed to go. Well, everybody knows about pro football and stuff like that. And at work, they had a Super Bowl pool and stuff like that. And I was making good money. So I actually had a hey, Randy, hello. I didn't see you pop in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I actually did a kind of a sinful thing, but I don't think it was a sin because I was truly blessed by it. I actually went and did a Super Bowl pool. I paid $200 for a square, and I actually won the final score at the end of the game, and I won $3,000 on a missions trip. I told my wife, I said, well, I'm going to put 1,000 in the savings. I'm going to put 1,000 in my checkbook. I'm going to take 1,000 with us in case we need something over there. And she goes, well, we need to go and get some stuff at the store before we go and stuff like that. I said, okay. So I actually went and was going through Walmart, and they had a rack that had backpacks on it. And I was like, hey, aren't they doing a backpack ministry for the kids and stuff in the blind school? And they were like, yeah. And she goes, I'm actually teaching a class and teaching the kids how to embroider. I was like, well, actually, it was deaf. There was a couple of blind kids, but it was a deaf school. So I went and I said, well, hey, they're only $1. I said, how many do we need? She goes, I have no idea. I said, well, for $1, I'll get them all. So I got them all. We go over and get over there, and they said, hey, we're going to go in shopping for some supplies and stuff like that. If you guys want to go in, you guys can all go in. So we went in. to help the economy and stuff over there. And we purchased a bunch of pencils, pens, erasers, different school stuff for the kids to help support the kids. And we went back and loaded up the backpacks with all these supplies for schools and stuff. And so anyway, we get over there and get them all loaded up. And it was the next day. And I said, hey, how many of these backpacks do we need for the deaf school? And she was like, I don't know. So she said, let me send one of them over to find out how many we need. So they come back over and they said, hey, this is how many you need. And I started to like well up. I was like, you got to be kidding me. There was 27 backpacks purchased, and there was 27 kids in the deaf school. So I was just overwhelmed that I was blessed with that money to buy that stuff, and overwhelmed that that's exactly what was needed when we went over there. Yeah, that's cool, Camper. But I was just like overwhelmed. And over there, only the principal and the highest teacher actually get paid by the Dominican school system. And then all the other teachers that are there to help get paid through donations. So we went, and my wife taught the kids how to embroider. And there was this one special kid. He actually was being taught by himself because he was so disruptive and things like that. And he had anger issues and things like that. So he was in a room, and my wife went back in and was going to give him one of the give him one to try, and she goes, "Oh no, you let the teacher do that. This kid's different." And he could barely speak. He was deaf and stuff. And she goes, she said, "You teach me, and I'll teach him." And he picked out this one. And so my wife kind of showed her what to do. And she kind of took down and taught him. At the end of the day, the kids all came back out, and they showed what they had gotten accomplished and stuff like that. And they brought this little boy out, and he actually had half of the heart done, and he started a little bit. It was a heart, and he actually started after the other kids, and they just wanted to give him recognition for that beautiful heart that he was doing, that they asked for it. And he was like, no, mine. And they actually had to struggle to get him to allow them to show the other kids, because that kid was so in love and so enamored with the gift and what he had accomplished that it was a struggle to get him to show it. And then we were sitting there thinking, these kids don't have a lot of money type thing. And my wife was quilting back then. So she told the group that if they would like, she will pay them so much money per one of these. And she gave them a big, huge uh, bunch of these embroidery designs, and she actually ended up buying them off of the kids, which gave them money to their economy and themselves to feel their worth, or the appreciate. And I shouldn't say their worth, but you know what I'm trying to say. They actually, she said, and then when she come back next year, she would see what they had accomplished and buy that, and then she would actually take them back, and make a quilt out of it. And they actually called us in the middle of in the spring and said, "Hey, we're completely out." The kids had pretty much every waking moment that they had that they were not doing their schoolwork, they spent embroidering, and she had to send over quite a bit of money and to pay the kids, and then turn around and get them all over here. And she's in the process still of working on the quilt from all these kids, and then I'm hoping that we will be able to figure out a forum and auction it off, and then send all that proceeds to back over to the Dominican and the deaf school. But to continue on with the story, like I said, about the Super Bowl win and stuff like that, and hearing about the teachers and stuff, we spent like $1,000 over there. I had some money in my checkbook, but I was like, I said, "Are you feeling the same draw that I'm feeling?" She was like, "What do you mean?" And I said, "There was purpose in me winning that money, wasn't there?" She goes, "Absolutely." So I went, and her and I went over to the principal and talked, and we actually took $1,000 out of savings and wrote a check out and sent it to the deaf school for the other teachers, so that they could have some money in their pockets for all their hard work and stuff. So, because I figure if I'm blessed, so should everybody else be blessed that is in my life. And it might not always be a monetary thing. It might be a word, of kindness. It might be a hug. It might be, "Hey, I cracked a joke and made you smile today, and you needed that." So, yeah. But you get back tenfold in what you give, if you give it through the kindness of your heart. And that you don't ever think, in my opinion, you don't ever think that anything is deserved. It's just a blessing. But that's just me. So, yeah. My wife says, "Well, you work hard. You work hard." Yeah, I work hard, and I'm blessed just as hard. Uh, so, and how do I say this? The It was always said that when I was growing up, that money is the root of all evil. No, money isn't the root of all evil. Money is a necessity in this life. What is the root of all evil is the love of money. If you love money more than you love yourself or anybody else, then that's when it's a sin. That's when it is your blessings will stop. I'll put it that way, in my opinion. But enough about church. I just wanted to share that with you guys, let you know that I am blessed. I am blessed to be here. I am blessed to be retired. I am blessed to go around and be able to do the things that a lot of people say I earned, and I don't say it. I don't say I earned it. I say I was blessed with it. So, just to give you guys a heads up, there, like I said, I am going to come out with some more content in the spring here. I'll start fishing. I want to so bad do a live when I'm out hunting the first day of rifle season, but I just the internet is out there, and where I hunt in these woods and stuff is just crazy. I mean, I'll attempt it because I'm actually out in an open place at my brother's. So, but I will see how things go, and I will try. But I'll definitely be making a video about because we're crazy when it comes into this stuff. The day after Thanksgiving, we're down. We're cutting up the leftover turkey and making baggies so that we can get up in the morning and make ourselves some turkey sandwiches with mayo and salt and pepper, and put them in the old bag and put them in the backpack and have for the first day. We go around and hey, you got to make sure you have all the propane. Since we're older now, I have buddy heaters. I ain't gonna lie. And I'll make a video here in the next day or so about the completion of our cap or our stand or tree stand. But yeah, I want to do that tomorrow if it's not too bad. But that storm's supposed to hit tomorrow, so we'll see. But yeah, I want to go and get that accomplished and stuff. But like I was saying, the Friday after Thanksgiving, we start getting ready. We make sure that all our hunting clothes are out, all our hunting clothes are descented, all our hunting clothes. AR, hey bud, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Then a lot of times I'll hang them out on hangers outside so the wind will blow any additional scent that might have been missed or stuff like that. Also, I knew this product, Scent Thief, which pretty much blocks their nose and stuff. What I miss, Sheena? Don't get me started. Oh yeah. Well, thank you, AR. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought you did too. But that's just like for real. That's YouTube. It drives me crazy and that's why when I sub to somebody, especially in chats and stuff like that, I will actually open up. I'm on my PC right now, and I will open up another space on my PC, and I will actually watch 2 or 3 minutes of your video, any video, and then comment, like, and comment on it to ensure that all right, Camper. Hey, thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate it. Stay safe at work, and try and enjoy the rest of your day when you get out. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, we were going. And we do the descent thing. We do that scent thief is really good. It actually blocks the nose. I actually have wafers to hang up in the tree stand. I have the spray to spray. I have a body shampoo. So and then I have laundry wash. So there's absolutely nothing going to be on. No smell is going to be on me whatsoever. All right, AR. I already had my one cup of coffee, but I'll have more. I actually, my kids got me. I'm just down to one cup of coffee, and you can actually fit 3 cups of coffee in my 1 cup of coffee mug. It was huge, but I broke the handle off it and cut my hand, so I had to throw it away. I was told that I'll get another one, so someday I'll get another one. Yeah, actually, no, we sell. It's called Deception Sense, and it's truly amazing. Uh, like I said, I had an issue where, well, my wife had the issue. I really didn't have the issue. She wanted to borrow my truck, so I let her borrow my truck, and I happened to want to go fishing. So, anyhow, yeah, there was trout in her car for like a week and stunk up the um, the car tremendously, almost to the point where she says, "You're buying me a new car because that stinks." I was like, "Well," I said, "You just wait." I said, "This stuff I heard is pretty awesome. Uh, it seems like the spray is working, so we'll see." And I actually, oh yeah, left fish in her car for. Uh, I was putting the trout in a bag, a Walmart bag. Well, a couple of them got out, so you need to do a video at the end of the hunt telling how you keep the stink off. Yeah, no doubt. I even though I'm a small channel and stuff, hopefully I can. Uh, I should. Well, I'll promote those that I use and trust, and I don't expect any reward from it. So I guess that's the best way to put it. Uh, but yeah, she she get a new car? No, she didn't get a new car. She got a $25 canister. Then you just add. No, actually, I didn't try the scent thief on it. It was Deception Sense, and it comes in a canister. And inside the canister is the chemical. You undo the canister lid, and there's a little plastic Dixie cup like in there, and you fill it up with 1 ounce of water, and then you pour it in on the canister, and then you set it down on your console or your dash or your foot pads down there. You shut your vehicle's doors and roll up all the windows and leave it set for 8 hours overnight. And you open up the next day and you put the lid back on so you don't spill it. And then it's gone. The smell is totally gone. You could smell a little bit of chlorine and a little bit of salt, but in a couple of days that actually went. Hey, Sonny, what's going on, Sunfish King? Thanks for coming in, bud. But yeah, the smell is gone. And I actually, to promote it, when I went to a couple of different shows, I actually took my wife's car because it was a lot better on gas than my truck. And I went and said, "Hey, dude, I know this sounds weird, but come smell my wife's car." And he was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, come smell my wife's car." And he goes, "This smells like a car, man. What do you want me to say?" I said, "There was a 2 trout in there for a week." He said, "Are you kidding me?" He said, "Nope." I said, I use this deception sense. He goes, yeah, I heard you talking about that. I said, yep. I said, I used it, and the smell is totally gone. I'm hoping that Sonny has that accident one of these times and leaves a trout or a fish in his wife's or his lady's car, and forgets about it for a week or so, and then can't get it out. And I can tell him about deception sense and get the smell out for him, and sell him a little bit of that good stuff, and he can save the day, and rather than replacing the car. Excuse me, guys. Nah, I left the carp under the seat of my. Wow. Yeah, that would be stinky. I don't. How would you not be able to know that though? Yeah, I don't think. Hey, well, I'm just the truth will set you free, Ted. That's all I'm saying, buddy. I ain't, I ain't really plugging. I'm just kind of telling you the truth. It worked for me. I could not believe that you went an entire year with fish smell in your car, or she wasn't smelling that and complaining. Uh, but oh yeah, Ted, you were supposed to give me a call, but apparently I typed out enough, and you're happy with what I had said in our conversation there. Now, come to think of it. Uh, yeah, actually, car dealers use it. Actually, there's a lot of hospitals that actually use it for cleaning as well, because it actually attacks the bacteria part of. You haven't heard me freestyle. Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. I'll have to think about that here in a little bit. Now you got me thinking about crazy raps and stuff but it's got to be a hunting related rap. So, and I did that one, but I don't remember where oh yeah, I could do it. Let me see here. Yeah. Oh yeah. I wake up every morning at 5:30, wondering if I'm really, really alive. All I got is deer dancing in my head, saying which rifle am I gonna use today to make them dead. I don't know why I do this to myself. There you go. That's it. Rick, I'm working tonight. I can call you at lunch this evening. I have something to add to the contract for the field staff. Yeah, actually, like I said, uh, that's one of the things I wanted to go over with you and see. Uh, what else? And I talked about that tier system that you were talking about, and he said actually that was probably a good idea. And those who don't want to, that say they're going to do something and not do it, uh, 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 kind of should be removed and stuff like that. And we're going to do, like you said, I think the tier system. I got to get with you. I want to write it all down because a lot of the stuff, I don't want to admit this, but a lot of the stuff that you said makes sense. And I think it's a really good idea. I don't want your ego to, swell like certain people around here. Won't mention Sonny's name whatsoever. Just kidding. But yeah, you got some really good ideas, Ted. And I don't know how. To truly thank you and appreciate you guys and a lot of you guys for what you've done for me as far as my little channel and as far as my career in Rubline Scent, man. I mean, my attitude and my willingness to listen to others seems like it helped me a lot. I am actually they're trying to figure out a title, but pretty much I'll be like the Western region, even though I got stores in Pennsylvania and I will have stores in Ohio and possibly down in Missouri and Indiana. They actually want to give me the title of Western Regional Salesman. So I'll definitely be branching out west this next year. So I'm trying. Oh, that's cool, Sonny. Yeah, it's funny. Well, it's not funny because it's kind of frustrating. In part, I actually my most hits came off of a 13-second bear video that I have most of my hits, I believe. It's crazy that most of your hits come off, and I guess it says a lot for the shorts. It's kind of a shame that you have to now, it seems like, create shorts and create those things to pick up subscribers. But there's a lot of people like Sonny, like Ted, like JJ Drones, like Sheena and Devil Dog and Belt Loop 29 Gary that are trying to organize communities and stuff. And get each other to use that S word and support each other. And like I do, I try to support everybody. If I know you, seen you, or said something, or been in, I say hi to everybody in every place that I go. I picked up people. I have over, and I know that I think it's like 650 people I'm subscribed to. I'm going to do shorts, but not at the level I want to get. Where with a long form vids that do it, tip of the week and some other content. Yeah, see, that's why I got you on my team, man. That's why I got you on my team, Ted. Always thinking. That's right. You showed me that. Now I just got to remember because I'm old. So I only did it once. So now I can actually, I'm going to matter of fact, I am going to write down everybody that is in or came in after I review it, and I'm going to tag it, and I'm going to edit that so that I can do that. So, yeah. So I can give the props to those give the props to those who actually sit there and help me out in doing this stuff. Yep. Matter of fact, that's what I'm doing. Trying to think who else was in here. I was kind of hoping for old Al Chaffee and Miss Nicole to come in. But they're usually right on everything that I do. What the heck is going on? There we go. Oh, yeah. Later, Ted, sorry about that. I was scrolling up looking for stuff. And as small as my channel is, I feel, yeah, I try to learn off everybody. I really do. And yeah, Ted is actually a very good educator when it comes to that. For sure. That is for sure. Now I got all the list of people and stuff that's come in, so that'll be cool. I don't want to overwhelm too many people and make it too long. So in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up. But unless somebody else comes in and stuff, I want to say right on here, and I'll add it on there. That Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, Sonny from Sunfish King, Sheena's Ketovore Life, AR Guns 1776, Campers in Common, Missouri Outlaw Randy, Score One for the Big Guy, No Parts Garage, CFM's Queen, Rebecca Touched by Yarn, and my buddy Homestead Aquarius as well. I truly appreciate you guys coming in. I thank you. I thank you for listening to me. I am blessed by knowing you all, sharing with you all. Look, I mean, you probably it looks good in the shirt, huh? Yeah, Ted's my human cockatiel. He's got that funky haircut. I make fun of him all the time, but he's all that as far as a buddy and a friend, man. He's a good man for sure. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys all, but I will continue too real quick while I got a few minutes left about our hunting and stuff. We go out and get everything prepared for Friday. Then, of course, I buy. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah. Thanks, Sheena. I appreciate that. I buy a bunch of breakfast stuff because on the day of the first day of rifle season, I get up about 4 a.m. and start cooking bacon and eggs, and I call them homie fries and stuff like that. I don't have to worry a lot because the only ones that eat are my brother and I and my kids back in the day. They would eat. My wife, she's not too much on breakfast, so I never had to worry about feeding her. She always waited till lunchtime to eat. So but yeah, I get up at 4 o'clock and go out and get everybody ready and wake everybody up at 5-ish. Get them all ready, dressed up, get them fed whatever they needed, and load them all in the truck and head out to our hunting spots in the woods and travel with our little lights on our foreheads and go out and settle down. And now I was settled down in a stand or something, a ladder stand most of the time. Sometimes we'd sit on rocks or something. But now I'm too old for that stuff. So I actually built that condo cabin, and we actually are going to be up in the air where it's nice and warm and nice and high and stuff like that. And they, I don't know if I have it. I have to look here. My brothers, let me see if I can find it. I think I saved it, but I'm not sure. Son-in-law. Nope. Nope. I didn't save it. Now I'll see if I can get back to my thing. Beard Eagle, hey, what's going on? Hey, you guys are going to have to give me a minute. I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys, for the brief interruption, but I wanted to show you that buck right there. I don't know. Well, yeah, that buck right there was taken off my brother's property just the other day. And then that buck is on there. Not a big one, but it's a decent sized buck. There's another one. Oh, I'm sorry. On there. So, I mean, and there's this one. Is a decent sized buck. I mean, he's no monster buck, but he's a decent sized buck as well. Looks to me like a 7-point. But yeah, the one I seen there during season when I was out for muzzleloader, but you can't shoot a buck in muzzleloader, was a lot bigger than both of those or all of those bucks. So hang on here. Anyway, yeah, so I am going to actually try to hunt out the rest. Well, tomorrow I'm going to go help prep my brother's place for the first day of rifle season. I am going to try and hunt this young man here come this Saturday when our rifle bear starts. It's in on my lease property that I'm on. So I am hoping that I'll score yet another bear this year. So I'm hoping that, yeah, although my pocketbook might not be able to take another hit like that, but hey, you know, you only bust so many times in life, so you got to capitalize on your blessings. That is for sure. Oh, yeah, there are. We have some actually nice bucks on my brother's property too. So we do. So it's going to be an eventful year. So, but hey, guys, it is 11 o'clock my time. I've been on here for 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. I want to thank you all, appreciate you all. Hope you have a blessed day. Hope you enjoyed our time. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to give Bearded Eagle a shout out as he joined us. I am actually going to go ahead and end the live. And now that Ted now that Ted showed off the hook, showed me how to give you guys shout outs and stuff, I'm going to do that on here as well. So yeah, my hat. There we go. Get a bigger hat there. Slick it back. But hey, like I said, I want you guys to know that I love and appreciate you. Y'all stay safe. Have a blessed day. And I really enjoyed my time with you guys. Y'all take care. And again, be blessed. Talk to you later.